Hi guys, today we're going to demonstrate some mag particle testing on welder equipments. To carry out mag particle testings, what are the items we need? Just this one is the electromagnetic yoke, KDE brand. So to work out mag particle testing, the yoke must lift minimum 4.5 when it's working on AC, and our V1 block, this one for duty calibration block, but this weights around more than 4.5 kilograms. If the yoke lifts V1 block, so that's its lifting capacity is satisfactory. And we have castrol strips. So I will show you how it works. There is a small indications on these strips. If it can fix the mag particle yoke, it picks 3 indication lines, so then our sensitivity will be working very good. And then we have a white contrast paint and then black ink. So when we're testing mag particles, it must be in the same brand. And then we have one more cleaner remover. In practice, in field works, we don't use the remover to remove the paints, because normally we wire brush them, and then whatever the welded items is we gonna do the mag particle that's get blasted and repainted. So we don't need to remove the paint. But if it is a gear teeth, so we need to remove the white paint. So this one DR64 works well for removing the white paint. And to carry out mag particle, we need a minimum wire brush, and then if any indication forms, we need some roller to make sure what's the indication size, everything, so we can make it measure it. So and then just gonna show how lifting works. So already yoke is in power. So keep this yoke, keep a very well contact area, and try to lift the yoke. So it must lift. So it's already lifted. So that's where it works. So keep the yoke very flat surface. The yoke arm must be flat and just magnetized as long as it's lifted. So you can see it's lifted. So but never place your hands underneath. So just to demonstrate in the video, I just show it. Its lift test is done, and we're gonna see how our sensitivity works. So should be on the other side. So if you can see the 3 lines, that's a indication significant, like if any defects, we can get it from the original test piece. So it shows like we can pick the similar indications, or like this will satisfy the sensitivity of the yoke. That's 3 lines. You can see that shows significant indications. And to carry out mag particle, this is the old test equipment. So whatever the weld did here, so have a visual look on it, and just we had to do both sides. But here the spatter, so the spatter is not consider any defects at the moment because it's not sitting on the weld. And to do a mag particle, just a wire brush it. Pretty much it's clean, a bit more clean on the back side. So now have a visual look at the weld. So weld is pretty good on visually, and just to ignore the spatter. Okay, we're gonna spray white paint Just this is a Sherwin CP2. It's a white contrast paint. Just follow the instructions on the manufacturer's stone. So try to use with a ventilated area. It must be stored at 50 degrees Celsius. And then if you are use the respirator or P2 mask or P3 mask as per the manufacturers. So just consider the weld is here. Do a light glitter coat. You can see something. Okay, that's a bit of a undercut and uneven weld. Okay. And the paint is paint that weld area both sides, so then we don't get wet that one. And it's a Sherwin BO1 black ink. Okay, to the map particle, always first directions must be not touching or not damaging the white paint over the weld. Just always keep the yolks perpendicular to the weld and shake the consumable very well. Give a light spray and do a bit more. And this is because of the coupon, so we can do one like keep the plate because still the magnetic particle powder is there, so you can do here. And after the first direction, so we haven't got any indication except that's undercut area. So these are because of the uneven weld ripples the ink powder is sitting on. So to avoid this one, just to give a blow. And give it one more try. And if it is vertical weld, so it will be very easy. And you can see this ink powder run off. There is a crack next to the undercut that's visible clearly. More white, keep that one run off, otherwise just blow or the indications I will mark it. So the indication is coming here. Visible. Okay, and then try the test area must be tested in two-way. So in this way we can see any cracks on these orientations. So that's a bit too much. And try to do on the last attempts, maybe we can test over the paints. So if the paint damage, not a problem. And then same as on the other side, a bit of that's absorbent. So do a bit more repeat.